Good morning, all of you. Now I am going to deal with the case studies of different hybrid electric vehicles. So before going to for that, we will see. Let us see the transmission in the hybrid electric vehicles. There are four different types of transmission. Those are CVT, that is continuous variable transmission, and that means the gear system will be continuously variable. So that means continuous variable transmission. And second one is automated shifted transmission. Third one is manual transmission. That means you will be manually changing the gears. And fourth one is traditional automatic transmission with the torque converter. So these are the four different types of transmission. First one, continuously variable transmission. So this is the continuously variable transmission. So it consists of infinite number of variable transmissions. That means it consists of different variable transmissions will be there. Uh, Currently, these variable transmissions are not able to compete the 4-speed and 5-speed transmissions in size. Generally, we have in conventional vehicles there are 4-gear system or 5-gear system. So this is not able to compete with these two systems, and it provides a seamless stepless acceleration and deceleration. And this CVT is used by the Toyota Prius. So this Toyota Prius uses this CVT transmission. Next one, and for the vehicle propulsion, for the series hybrid vehicles, it requires power assist. Power assist is the required propulsion system by the series vehicle. And if in case of parallel parallel hybrid electric vehicles, range extender is used to propel the vehicle. And in case of series parallel, that is a combination of series parallel, dual mode is required. So this is the different types of propulsion systems. So if you see the electric vehicle, these are the basic components of an electric vehicle. So it consists of a generator, motor controller, energy storage. This is the energy storage, and this is the power unit, and these are the tires, wheels. So this is how, and this is the transmission. This is the transmission. Okay. Next, in the series configuration, small fuel burning engine that directly drives an alternator to generate electricity, whereas electricity is stored in the battery or sent to the electric motor. So when the batteries are drained to a certain level, the engine turns on and recharges the batteries. This we have already discussed. So only series flow of energy flow will be there. So from the engine to the generator to the battery to the motor to the transmission and wheels. During regenerative braking, the power flows in the reverse direction also. This is the series configuration. And coming to the parallel configuration, there are two power paths. That means one is from the engine and other is from the battery. So hybrid power unit or electric propulsion system or both can power the wheels. For long trips, the engine is used. For hills, acceleration and high power scenarios, the electric motor is used. So here there will be two paths here. So from the IC engine to the drive shaft, or from the battery to the motor to the drive shaft. So in two ways the energy flows to the transmission and transmission to the wheels. And the differences between these series configuration and parallel configuration are, so in series the engine never idles reducing emissions, but whereas in case of parallel has more power from simultaneous power from both the motor and engine. In case of series, the engine drives a generator to run at optimal performance and allows a variety of options in mounting the engine. And in parallel configuration, they does not need a separate generator because the motor generates the battery. And in series configuration, some don't need a transmission, whereas in parallel configuration, power is directly coupled to the load, so can be more efficient. The examples of these hybrid electric vehicles are Toyota Prius and Honda Insight. So this is the Toyota Prius. That is, Prius means the um, never as before. So the Toyota is the manufacturer company. Prius is the name which it has given, and Honda Insight is the company is the Honda, and the model name is Insight. So these are the two examples of the hybrid electric vehicles. And the differences, case study means you need to study the different scenarios, like what is the electric motor output, what is the transmission used, what is the mileage, what is the engine used. So for the Toyota Prius, the electric motor used is it is having 273.6 volts, that is 228 cells at 1.2 volts, whereas the Honda Insight is having 144 volts, having 120 cells at each of 1.2 volts. And the battery type used here it is nickel metal hydride, and also here also it is nothing but nickel metal hydride. And the power output in Toyota Prius is 33 kilowatt at 5600 rpm, whereas in Honda Insight the power is 10 kilowatt at 3000 rpm. And the transmission for Toyota Prius is ECVT, that is electronic continuously variable transmission, whereas in case of Honda Insight it is CVT, only continuously variable transmission. And the mileage of this Toyota Prius is 52 on city and 45 on highway, whereas in case of Honda Insight 61 on city and 68 on highway. And the gasoline engine has the horsepower at 70 HP at 4500 rpm, and for the Honda Insight it is 67 HP at 5700 rpm. And the emission rating is SULEV, whereas Honda Insight emission rating is ULEV. So these are the examples of the case studies for the hybrid electric vehicle.